Yo, what is up? It's your boy PPG Azrael bringing you a new gameplay footage. I'm sorry I haven't been around in a while. My work schedule has been freaking crazy. A lot of really weird shifts going on, so I haven't been getting home till real late, and I've been leaving early in the morning, so I've been working like 12, 14-hour shifts with my job, which is really weird for a hardware store. But anyway, getting into this gameplay, I've been trying to get decent gameplay for a little bit this morning. Kind of hard because I've been having really bad teams. Who do not know how to play objective base. But anyway, here I am on Flood playing Domination. I'm going to admit, I feel like a little bit like a noob in this game, for the fact that I am using the tracker sight on this gun. Not so much the sight itself, I'm actually running it more with the iron sights, as you can see right there. I switched over to it. A friend of mine, actually another teammate of mine, actually said to me to try running the tracker sight on the Mtar. They said it'd be a really good setup for me to try, and it reduces almost all recoil. So I figured, all right, I'll try it out. So I figured, well, I'll give it a try in this here game and see how it does. It doesn't do half bad. I actually kind of like it. I'm not a big iron sight person, I'll admit that much, but I admit the iron sights are not that bad on this gun with that setup on the tracker sight. Now, I don't recommend using a tracker sight if you're planning to use the tracking feature, because to me that's just screaming, I am the biggest noob in the world and I should die like 10 million times over. But, and I shouldn't say a whole lot, because I mean, I'm not the best at this game either, but I am trying to get better. Uh, Couple of things to talk about. We've started bringing more people into the team now. They're not part of the main roster, they're just members of, Pure Power Gaming Rage in general. Uh, who we're trying out and trying to get in the team roster. We picked up PPG Judge, PPG Sniper, and we've also picked up another guy named iFrost, who's a pretty good player. He iFrost's dream is he wants to go competitive also, but he's only a kid right now, so it's going to be hard for him to do with traveling and getting parents' consent for things. But I'm sure things will work out for the best for him, and uh, and he sticks with us here in PPG, I'm sure he'll go pretty far with us. A couple other things I want to talk about is we have started working more on Twitter. A lot of other gaming organizations have been talking with us, like Monster Tourneys, for one. I actually, through one of my videos, I found another group called the PlayStation Network Circuit, which is a very new company for esports. They're strictly PlayStation, PS3, PS4. Every weekend they do different types of tournaments. They just recently had the Black Friday tournament, and they also had the, I'm trying to think, what was it called? Oh, the Neon 5000 tournament, which is kind of cool. And they're actually sponsored by a couple of different companies. They're sponsored by, trying to think, who was it? Neon Energy Drinks, uh, Ascendancy Games, I think, is the other one. Clan Reviews, and there's some other uh, groups in there. I think Guerrilla Graphics is another one. Uh, so yeah, I'd head over and check them out. I'll put the link down below. Also, like I said, they're very new. They're kind of like a forum-based website right now. They're do tournaments. Some tournaments are paying like $5 to get in. Some are free. Uh, they don't announce the tournaments until like usually like a Wednesday or a Thursday. Uh, but just because we're doing this with PlayStation Network Circuit doesn't mean that we're giving up on MLG. MLG started putting up some other tournaments too for PS3, surprisingly. Uh, but my team, like I said, my team is still recruiting. We're still looking to fill our complete roster of people who are active all the time, play well together, and help each other as a team. Uh, it doesn't matter what role you play. If you're interested in joining up with us, you can just give us a shout out or whatever. Say, hey, I want to try out for you guys. I'm this time zone. This is the setup I like. I like running Anchor. I like running Slayer. Whatever. Let us know, and we'll give you a tryout. You know. Uh, but I'm sorry for these really long commentaries too. For some reason, if anybody out there can explain this to me, I've been trying to figure out how to fix it. My Elgato does not pick up my game sound for some reason in game. I don't know why. Uh, I can't figure that out right now. I thought maybe it's because I'm running the optical out from my headset because I run a Turtle Beach headset, but I don't think that would really matter for my sound, but it might. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know what causes that. Uh, I'm a, I shouldn't say I just run a Turtle Beach. I also run an Astro. Well, I ran an Astro. It was actually my cousin's Astro. He left it here at the house and I was using it for a while because I was having a problem with my Turtle Beach. But I'm planning on getting another pair of Astros in the near future because I like the Astro headset much more because I think it's a better sound quality and they're a lot more comfortable. Like the Turtle Beaches I'm running right now are only 5.1 surround sound, where my cousin's Astros he has are 7.1 surround sound, which I think helps me so much more sound whoring. And I understand that it's hard. People think, oh, it's hard to sound whore in Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty Ghost, if you're not running Amplify, which I think is stupid because I can sound whore just fine without running Amplify. I try not to run perks that are banned in competitive, just like I try not to use guns that are banned in competitive. Uh, just for the fact that when when we do game battles or we do tournaments or something like that, and we're running on the esports setup, I don't want us to be, or want me in general to be, used to playing with perks that are banned, and then I'll feel like I'm at a disadvantage a little bit if I can't run them. So that's my little thing of what I think on that. Uh, but yeah, check us out on Twitter. We're actually, even though we don't have a complete roster and we do have some people who are playing with us, we are looking for people who want to scrim with us and stuff like that too. I'm actually made friends of another team actually that we're talking to right now about scrimming, uh, called Find Another Lobby FAL, which they're a pretty good team too, and I'd recommend heading over to their channel and checking them out. I'll put a link below for them also. Uh, People are saying right now probably thinking, oh, why are you posting for other teams too? Well, here's the thing: the PlayStation Network in general for professional PlayStation players seems like it's so small. So anytime I run into a team, it doesn't matter if they're not as good as us, or they're better than us, or whatever, or if they're a good group of guys, good group of people, I'll say, hey, check them out. Good team, check them out. We play them, whatever. Try to help them out too. Uh, so, actually, you might have just seen here, I got a really weird kill. I picked up this here, the MSBS here with the thermal scope from a ammo crate I threw down, and I was just screwing around with it. I wanted to check out the scope on it when I picked it up, and as soon as I pulled up the crosshairs on it, I had a guy run right into my scope, so I figured, okay, I'll just shoot him and walk away. I mean, it was kind of weird. I should have had the kill on this guy here. Oh wait, I did get the kill. There was another guy somewhere around here I ran into. I lost track of him somewhere. One of my teammates killed him. I'm not sure if maybe I passed that point in the video or what. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, uh, so yeah. So like I said, we're recruiting. Hit us up on Twitter. You can find us here on YouTube. You can add PPG Azrael. You know, which would be PPG_Azrael, spelled just like my YouTube name, on the PlayStation Network, or on PlayStation in general. You can find us in game battles. Just search PPG Rage, or just search my name. Uh, but yeah, so on other things, we're actually also looking for, and this is going to sound very weird to people who are watching this video. Uh, I and a couple other people I play with, that are part of Rage, just on the roster in general. For where we live, we have really, really bad internet. Not really bad internet, but we're like running Verizon DSL. And since their upload rate is so low, uh, we're having a hard time of live streaming and stuff like that. So we've been looking for somebody who wouldn't have a problem, doing like commentary broadcasts for us on Twitch when we're doing scrims, or when we're doing clan battles and they're free. So if there's anybody out there who'd be interested in that, let us know. I mean, if you want us to pay you, uh, you know, we can talk to you. We can maybe negotiate something out a little bit. Uh, but with that said, this game is actually about at the end. So, as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow us on Twitter. check us out. Follow me on Twitter, follow my boy Fermic on Twitter. There are some other people in the team that don't actually have Twitter or YouTube yet. They're working on it. So as always, this is PPG Azrael, and I'll see you guys later.